So everybody, this is day 7. I'm reading the verse of the day and the scripture behind it. So the verse of the day is Proverbs 23, verse 24. The father of a righteous child has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him. This kind of explains, how parents, their joy and their happiness of seeing their children live a righteous life. Being wise and living through God. It brings them happiness and joy because of the righteousness that their children are being. All right, now we're gonna read the scripture portion. Hearken unto my father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Buy the truth and sell it not, also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that beggeth a wise child shall have joy of him. The father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that beareth thee shall rejoice. My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressions among men. Who hath woe, who hath sorrow, who hath contentions, who hath babbling, who hath wounds without cause, who hath redness of eyes, they that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. And the last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast. They have stricken me, shall thou say, and I was not sick. They have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? I will seek it yet again. This passage kind of explains a lot with drinking. With wine. Israel was a wine-producing country, so in the Old Testament, to make wine an end in itself, a means of self-indulgence or an escape from life, is to misuse it and invite the consequences suffered by drunkards. The soothing comfort of alcohol provides only temporary relief to those struggling with anxiety, anguish, or sorrow. Real relief comes from the dealing with the cause of the anguish and sorrow and turning to God for peace. Elsewhere in the Bible, wine is described as a blessing from God. Psalms 104, verses 14 through 15. And Jesus used it as a symbol of his new covenant with us. These verses are not trying to make blanket statement about the evils of alcohol, but rather the abuse of alcohol. Like any gift from God, using it as he intended brings happiness and blessings, but abusing it brings great sorrow and sometimes devastating consequences. Those gifts that it's explaining is like food, sex, work, and money. You abuse it, it will bring great sorrow, and it could bring devastating consequences. And it brings happiness for a time, but in the end, it doesn't bring anything good. So that was day 7. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully y'all went to church today. So God bless, my friends.